What is up, YouTube? Back with another YouTube video, and today we're here with a Shadow Company Tier 5 mission guide for the mission The Truth. It says we need some more intel on how the cartel knew about the bunker. We now believe that they were in communication with the Connie group. We believe the Rhino led the charge on the intel. Eliminate him and secure all objectives. If the cartel is spotted in Vondel, we'll also need you to gather any intel on their end of the deal. Now our tasks are to kill the Rhino, take and extract the documents from the Rhino, then extract the deal documents from the cruise terminal office in Vondel. So we're going to get in game and show you how you can get this done. So you can see we are now in game. I just want to show you the locations for the Koshai complex. You can see there's one unmarked one here in the Oasis desert area. Just make your way there and you should be able to find it. It's going to be in like some tomb area. But you can see here is another location right by Tarek Village underneath the bridge. Make your way under the bridge and then just follow the tunnel. You should have no problem finding that one. Then the third one is going to be over here at Rohan Oil in the underpass. Make your way there. Be cautious though, there's going to be a lot of AI there, so if you intend to kill a lot of AI on your way there, you can deal with that. But here's the last one, and it's going to be at the downtown Al Mazrah City entrance in a parking lot. That's the one that I'm going to use, so I'm going to go and make my way over there now to show you guys how you can get there. So you can see as you approach, make your way to the underground parking lot and just go down here, and then once you reach the bottom, it's going to be travel to the Koshai complex, interact with it, hold up on D-pad or whatever it is on PC, and you should get a couple loading screens. That's completely normal. You can see as I make my way through these loading screens, I am speeding it up. That way you don't have to sit through all of it, but you will eventually load in. You can see for a second I thought I lost my gun here, so just be careful. Sometimes you lose it, sometimes you don't, but I am going to clear it out and now show you guys some of the locations here that you're going to want to pay attention to. So you can see when you first run in, make your way here and you're going to deal with AI here. Make sure you deal with them here as well. And this is one key location here. When you're doing this, you can kill all the AI and then loot these desks here. These desks have a chance to spawn an L2 restricted zone key. And if you find it, that can make this a little easier for you towards the end when it comes to exfilling. But you can see we are going to have some armored enemies here that are going to keep spawning in from this elevator. So be careful with these enemies. But you can see a fire shotgun does wonders against them. This is where they're going to continuously respawn from, so keep that in mind. But this is going to be the next area right behind me. You can see I'm looting. Feel free to just loot whenever you want. Just do try to have a pace to yourself because other teams may be doing the same thing. But here you can see there is going to be AI here. There's going to be a sentry gun in this corner, so be careful for that. And then there's going to be AI in this room as well as a room above up here. And after you kill all the AI, pretty much run to the back here, and this is where you're going to want to insert a jumper cable and car battery. Now I bring a jumper cable and car battery with me from Al Mazrah, but it's always going to spawn one jumper cable and one car battery in this area. So you can see I'm looking around trying to find it. I found it earlier but I forgot, but I am going to show you guys some locations here. Right there you have a chance to find it wherever I'm pinging. Just look around in game if you're not familiar, but you can find one there. You can find jumper cables. I know I've seen 100% there. Jumper cables right here on these cardboard boxes, as well as on that shelf there. I found a car battery before. Then you can see as I approach here, car battery on the bench, and then you can also find one there. You can see I remember my jumper cables right here on the floor. So that's all that you're going to need, as well as night vision goggles. You can see that's where my pair spawned in that I picked up earlier, so I had it already in my inventory. But if you don't have your jumper cable and car battery, find it, then bring it here, put it inside, and then you will be able to open the door. I didn't open it because now I'm going to show you the second half of this. And you don't have to clear it out all the way, but there's going to be a sentry gun here. But just in case if you need 3 plates and stuff like that. In this area, you're going to have AI where I'm standing, a sentry gun there, and there's going to be AI in those prison rooms or whatever, the medical rooms, but as well as in the locker room there. But just go if you need 3 plate, if you need a large backpack and stuff like that, you need better loot, make your way there. But once you're done looting, make your way back here to information extraction towards the back, and then open the bunker door. Now that you've opened the door, this is going to take you to the chemical plant, and this is where you have a chance to run into enemy players, so be careful. You can see as I run through here, make your way towards the right, and you're going to see me make another right now. And then you can see the 6/G symbol, make your way there. And then opposite of this little structure, you're going to find these crawl spaces. In these crawl spaces, you want to find the factory admin key. That's going to be useful for opening the factory admin wing of the Koshai complex, where we can find the sniper and the Rhino. And this is one crawl space location. Again, here's that building structure that I was talking about. Use that for reference. Also going to have AI down here, so be careful, as well as other players. But you can see on the opposite side, you are going to find another crawl space, and you can see I was able to find both factory admin keys in one run right there. Don't worry if you can't find it and you already checked these two, there is going to be another set of crawl spaces right here. You can see right across, and they're going to mimic each other. They're pretty much in the same pattern, so just look around. Obviously, only 2 of them spawn in because there's 2 entrances, but just keep in mind that you can't find 2 keys. Now you're going to see across from where I came from, there's going to be another set of crawl spaces. Go inside the other crawl space, and then hopefully you have found it by now. But there's one more crawl space that I found here, and I'm not 100% sure if there's a second one after this, but you can see as I go in here, there is a Heated Madness barrel that I found for the blueprint that I already had, but I wanted the XP, so I was like, let me pick it up. But that you can see right there is a bunch of different crawl space locations, and all you really need is 1 key. You don't need to find the second one. But as you pick everything up, make your way towards the back side here, and then as you approach it, you can go from whichever side you want. I recommend the right side here at the A/2. I know it's a different Russian symbol. I think it's D, if I'm wrong or right, but go and then go here and insert your key. As you open the door, you can take off your night vision goggles, and now you're gonna have to deal with the sentry gun. I'm speeding it up because you don't really have to watch, the whole portion of me shooting the sentry gun here. But you can see you can kill the sentry gun, loot, try to pick up anything that you need. If you find armor boxes, I recommend stowing those. Self-revives. When you go here, be careful because this blue door, if it's open, a team might be in here because there's a spawn point from the Koshak Complex entrance that can leave a team there. I believe it's the one at Tarek Village, the swimming portion, I think ends up bringing you right here. But I'm also showing you the location of the shopkeeper. That way, if you need a L2 restricted zone key, you can buy one here for 50k. You can also buy self-revives, munition boxes, and armor plates, and a gas mask. So do whatever you need to do here in order to, stock yourself up for this boss fight. But one thing I also wanted to note is if you're finding armor piercing rounds and stuff like that, that will be useful. If you have shock sticks, keep that for the Rhino boss fight because it's going to make it a lot easier, as well as thermites or Semtex grenades. But when you're ready, drop down through here, and then you're going to have armored AI. Feel free to take your time. If you know you're the only team here, you can feel free to relax a little bit. Try not to rush too much. But if there's an enemy team approaching and stuff like that, that's when you really want to try to hurry it up. You can see I was doing this solo and I wasn't too worried about it, but the AI can become a little overwhelming, so that's completely normal. Just, if you're having trouble, fall back, play it up, just play it safe. But I am going to let this play out, and I'll pick up with you guys once we pick up with the Rhino's location.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
So you can see here we're going in, and after you go through those double doors, you're going to see these 2 yellow vat containers. Make your way towards them. When you see those containers, that's how you know the Rhino's pretty much right next to you. This is his boss room. Make your way here and then throw some shock sticks, throw your thermites, and then throw another shock stick, and spam with your shotgun, and then you should have a relatively easy kill. As you can see, pretty easy, didn't take too much damage. Now the hardest part about this room after that is just going to be the AI. They're so annoying. You can hear that alarm behind you. That's AI coming in from behind, so just get rid of them with your shotgun and then go and make your way towards the Rhino's body. There is going to be more AI, so just be careful. There's some on the second floor kind of just shooting at you from the windows and the rafters, so watch out for that. They are pretty annoying. I was trying to show you here everything on the ground, but I knew there's going to be more AI, and I didn't want to get shot in the back constantly. So I am going to take these out. One thing you can do while you're here is you can try to go for the sniper kill. And if you don't know, down here the rhino and the sniper are like two bosses that spawn down here. And since you're next to it, you might as well do it, in my opinion, because you end up getting a weapons case. And if you're trying to finish your battle pass fast, you can pick up that weapons case, get a bunch of XP, while also leveling up your battle pass and stuff. I did it, but I'm not going to show the gameplay here just because it's going to make the video really long and stuff like that. But you can see after I missed like 20 shots to this enemy, I'm just going to show you the ground, and you're going to see the cartel deal documents. Pick that up, put in your inventory. Now all you have to do is exfil with that. Now I am going to skip ahead right now. You can see I'm running up here because I'm going to go and kill the sniper. But you can see as I killed the sniper here and I looted the room, I have the weapons case in my inventory, but I also have the L2 restricted zone key. Make your way towards the back of this room here. Now remember, the yellow vat container is there. This is the same floor as the rhino. Make your way to the back of the room here, but as you approach, make a right, open this double door, and then this will lead you to a room that's going to give you pretty much a free exfil every time. Do note, I have the weapons case picked up, and if you pick up the weapons case, it is going to mark you on the game for everybody to see whoever is in the Koshek complex. So people may want to chase you, people may want to kill you. So if you want to do a stealth exit, just don't pick up the weapons case if you kill the rhino. But you can see there is going to be a trap here. Just crawl and you should have no problem avoiding it. I am going to speed up this gameplay here because it did take me a second to find where the trap thing was. I thought it's usually always right next to the laser, but apparently this one was a little far back right here, tucked away in the corner. So I went and I disabled the trap. Then after you do that, you can leave it there if you want, to be honest. I just disabled it to show you where you can find it, but you can leave it up that way if a team's chasing you. That's one thing to deter them, at least for a little bit. But here you can see I always remember there's a trap here, but I didn't know where, and I still could barely see the laser. And as you can see, I know there's one there, I can hear it, but I can't jump over. You can't shoot the C4 or anything. So I just opened my inventory. I saw I had a self-revive. I said I'm just going to slide through, and if I get knocked, I use it self. But you can see all I did was take my plates, so thankfully I didn't end up going down. However, it just put me in a bad situation. Let's say if a team was pushing me, I have no plates, so I would have been stuck here. But this is what the cartel documents say. Pause it if you want to read it. But now as we do that, I am going to speed up the gameplay. That way the exfil comes in a little faster and you don't have to sit here and watch the whole thing. You can see the elevator arrives. Again, pretty safe. If you don't have an L2 restricted zone key, just make your way back to the chemical plant. And then that just opens you up to more PvP possibilities just because that's a common area. That's why I opted to avoid it. But if you do have an L2 restricted zone key, it should be pretty easy. You can see we're going to get our mission progression screen, and then we've killed the rhino and we've extracted the documents from the rhino. So we're 2 out of 3. Now all we got to do is complete the third objective. Now when it comes to completing this third objective, you are going to need some keys in order to do this. It's either a skeleton key or regular key, but we have to extract the deal documents from the cruise terminal office. Now you can see if I go into my stash, I have keys, and I did save cruise terminal keys as well as the cruise terminal office keys. Those are the 2 keys that you're going to need. They're 2 different keys. One is going to open the cruise terminal itself, and then one is going to open an office located within the cruise terminal. Now, I did save these in advance because I was trying to record this video for the longest time. But if you don't have those keys and you don't want to worry about it, you can use skeleton keys. Just know, for example, if you have one like I have here that's used and has 2 uses left, you will use one on the initial, cruise terminal office and then the cruise terminal itself. So that will destroy the key. But you can see I have 2 keys here. I'm putting them in my inventory, and I'm going to go in game and show you how you can get it done right now in Vondel. So now that you've seen that, let's go and let's get in game. Now we are in Vondel. You can see I'm approaching the cruise terminal. I apologize for not pinging it on my map like I normally do, but you can see it's pretty easy to find it. If you look at your map, it's always going to be opposite of the stadium. So just look at your mini map and then look at my mini map and kind of just coordinate everything. But you can see I used my key to open the cruise terminal. Now I'm killing some AI here, that way I'm not going to get swarmed in this little office area. So there's going to be cartel members here. Then make your way towards this locked door here. It's going to say cruise terminal office locked. You can see I'm going to use my key, open it, and you're going to have a chest in here with some weapons. And you can see on this counter here, you're going to have the Connie deal documents. Pick that up. Loot, take whatever you want. But now that you have that, your main goal is to exfil with those documents. Pause it if you want to see what it says right here. but now we are going to make our way to an exfil. You can see there's going to be riot shield enemies, so watch out for that. But here is the footage of me going to the exfil. I called it in, and again, just play it safe. You can see I made it on, and then I am showing you in my inventory here. The Connie deal documents are in my inventory. But now that we have that, we're going to get our mission completion, and it's going to say the truth complete. So you can see successful exfil, mission progression, and it says the truth is complete. So if you found it useful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you don't miss another video. Drop a follow on my Twitch, twitch.tv/MuckisCham0. Playlists with all my DMZ guides are popping up on screen right now. And if I happen not to make a guide that isn't uploaded, but you want a guide made for, feel free to drop it in the comment section down below. If there's anything that I missed or something like that, and you would like a guide for, let me know down in the comment section. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.